Hello and welcome to game 13 of my cat-judged road to 1000, an experiment in overthinking, underperforming and being publicly reviewed by my cats. We had a very bad game last time, so I really hope I can get a win now. I just really need it, but we will see how we play. By the way, if you're enjoying my content, please leave a like and subscribe. I would really be happy about that. But now let's find ourselves an opponent. We play with the black pieces. Okay. So I'm out of book now. So far I think this was book. I don't know actually if taking was good. Everything else until then was how I had learned my Caro-Kann. So now we actually need to see what we do ourselves. I can do what? I could give a check here. Do I want that? What else can I do? I could just develop, make room for my bishops. Should I just give a check now? I don't want to think for too long. What do they do then? They could come with the pawn, which I could take. They can defend with a bishop, which maybe makes the most sense. And then I would have to go back somewhere. So maybe we don't do that, because I think that's just losing a tempo for us and would develop their bishop. So I would say we develop, and I'm thinking of bringing out the bishop here to attack this pawn. The pawn could come down here, but then we can just still further develop. So let's do this. And then maybe I will push this pawn. Do they want to exchange queens right away? Should I do this? If I take here, they can take back with the knight, which they should, I guess. What else can I do? I kind of like getting rid of the queens. I don't know why, but I always feel a little bit safer if they're off the board. So let's think. I think I will do it. They take with that one. So now, do I need to be afraid of anything? They cannot directly attack me with the bishop here, so let's just make sure that I develop. So I think I will open up this bishop now. They're attacking my bishop. I can attack their king instead. They would still be attacking me, then they can attack me here or here. I probably want to save my bishop first. Because again, like if I try this, oh no, wait, they cannot attack me with this. They have to move the king, and that's good for me, right? So here they have to move the king. So I think I'm taking again. Let's just get rid of everything on the board and hope for a, I mean, we're already in the end game kind of, but why not? Okay, so now I think I will bring my bishop here to save it, or I could also maybe just defend, but no, I think I will just save it. Where can they go? Again, the bishop is still locked in. They can come out with the rook to this open file. Can they do anything fancy with their knight? They could come here, and then here. I think for now I'm safe, so I will just save this bishop. Okay, they come here. I now have two attackers on my pawn. Is there anything I can do about that? I could add a second defender by bringing up my king, but then I'm losing my castling rights. But I could also bring out the rook then. Can they add a third attacker? I don't think so. So maybe I'm doing this. So maybe I'm doing this manual castling by bringing the king up here, then see about getting rid of this. Also, if I attack this, they could still go like this. Yeah, I mean, they could still just do this, this, this. But that's still, isn't it good for me? If they take my pawn, I'm taking, like, they are getting 2 pawns for a horse. So maybe I don't need to be worried. Do I? Okay, what if I castle now? Then I have the rook here. Have the rook here, they take, attack with the rook. I think I'm castling. Oh no, I'm losing 9 points if I lose against this opponent. Let's see. Who's better? I mean, technically, I should be better, right? What can they do next with the... They can try to attack my... rook with the next move. So they can come here. I guess I can prevent this by forcing them to go away with this, and then I have this square. Do I have anything else? I can also just go here with my rook, taking the open file. I think I will go for this. Although I also have this. If I go here, do I care if they go here? Yeah, I do care because they also have this. So I think I will just do this. So they're still trying to come at me with the horsey. This pawn is for the taking at the moment. Can I do something here, here? No, so I think they want to go with this. I don't think I can save this pawn, can I? Oh, I could go here with the rook. If I go here, what can they do then? They could go, no, they cannot go here. They cannot go here. They cannot go here. They can go here. But they cannot threaten me, I think. So I can defend this pawn by going here. I don't know if I want to, because I kind of would like to keep them both here to maybe get them on the open files. But I can go here with the horse. No, I cannot. It's still not defending this. I can just move my pawn. Maybe I should do that. I just push the pawn. What do we think? Again, just checking. Is anything hanging right now? This is not hanging. They cannot, I think, threaten me anywhere with the horse, and they also don't have anything else to do. So I'm just going here. All right. So they maybe want to continue their attack here. But I think I'm going to chase. I mean, I could attack this pawn here. Then if they move here, so let's say if I go here, they go here, I take here. There's no danger for me, is there? And I can try to attack something. I think I will go here. Wait, can they do something bad? Wait, if I go here and they come here, as I said, I will take here. So now I think I will. No, I cannot add my rook here. I also cannot add it here, but I could put a rook here. What do they plan? Like, why did they move their king here? What is that doing? I could just attack the king here. They can come down. What can they do? Okay, so I will add my rook here. Can they do anything about that? If I go here, they can go here, maybe. But then I can take this, so I will go here. Last check, last check. Is anything hanging? I'm 10 minutes behind again. All right. So can I take this? Is there any danger that I'm not seeing right now? I will just grab this, right? So now I could take this, or I will just take this and they take here. Do I want to exchange? So here, here. I could attack here. I could also already attack here. So what if I do that? What if I attack here? Again, they could come down. They could come down, but then I could take here, so they cannot really come down. They would have to move up. So they would have to go here or here. And then what? I will take, I think. So now, again, if I again attack here now, they could come here. They could come here. If I take, they take. No, I think I want to add my second rook. Or is it worth attacking with my pawn here? What do they do about this one? If they attack here, or they could attack here. I think I will keep this intact, so I'm adding a second rook. They do the same. So if I do this, they can do this. No. So if I do this now, they could come here. And if I take, they could come down, and I take, then they take. That's a little bit tricky now. But let's maybe still think about this one. Here, they have to move away. If they go here, I can go up here. I just do this. So now, should I just add a defender to this pawn? Or let's just check the sequence here of exchanges. If I take this, they take this. So I'm getting a pawn for a horse. If I take this, they take this. No, this is not good yet. So this. But okay, if I take this, they take this. I could check, but then they can take this. I think I'm adding this defender first. We have a cute sleeping Pebbles again here, my emotional support cat, on duty. We're not gonna wake her. So now, if I take, I'm again attacking this. I could go here with my horse. So I have a fork. But they can then go here. But they cannot take. So I'm doing this. So I'm taking the rook, attacking this, taking this. They cannot take back. So now, hopefully we can finish this. We have 11 points of material advantage. I don't think they can do anything. They literally only have pawns and a king. So if I go here, where do I go so that they cannot get away? Oh, okay, they resign. Okay, won a game. Was a 600, not a 700. I gained how many points? 7. We're still a little bit on a downward trend, but let's see how the game went. I had a good feeling. I don't feel like I made any big mistakes, but see. Okay, let's dive into the analysis. Let's see. Rating wise, yeah, we lose, we win, we lose, we win. Overall, we are losing a little bit more than we gain in the wins. So again, it's going slightly downward still, but nevertheless, really happy for this game today. Time usage, yeah, my opponent, like what? They still had 25 minutes. I mean, if you play it like a blitz game, then of course it's maybe a little bit easier for me to win. I had 3 significant thinking points during the game, and I'm definitely thinking too much still. But at least you can see the opening was super flat because this was complete book until I took with the queen, which I wasn't sure, but I guess this was also correct. So we have 91% accuracy. So far the evening theory is working. It was 3 evening games now, and all of them were above 60%. So let's see. I will continue probably with the evenings because of that. Opponent also almost 80%. But let's start the actual review. So book. Yeah, as I said, this was all book. And then also this was then the end. So this worked out. I don't know if they actually knew how to play against the Caro-Kann, or if they just did normal development, which might just be the case. So then should have first brought out my knight, but the bishop is also fine. This was an inaccuracy by them. They should also have developed a knight, preferably. I shouldn't have exchanged the queen. Because I'm helping the development. I knew that, I think I mentioned that. But again, I still feel safer with the queens off the board for the most part. So they took. I again should have prioritized development. But I mean, it kind of is development if I push my pawn, so I'm not mad about that. Developed. Exchanged. I think this was good because it brought out their king, so at this point I felt I was better given everything. Although I'm not, like, it looks like theoretically white has a small advantage. That's interesting. I mean, it's tiny, but still interesting. So going back was good. Castling was fine. So this inaccuracy was actually pretty bad. This put me at an advantage. Who knows why? I should not have attacked this. I should have developed. Why did I do this again? Because I think, I remember I wanted to save my rook from being attacked here because I didn't know how to protect it otherwise. Like, oh, of course my rook is protected. But no, wait, yeah, I could have moved away with my rook by doing this. Yes, okay, so that's definitely better. So developing my knight and giving my rook the flexibility. Understood now. They moved there, which was also best move. So this was a big mistake by them. They should have taken the open file. I would not have thought this is a mistake, but I also don't know how to move pawns. Best move to attack this. Yeah, because right now it was technically for free and I was connecting my rooks. I don't know why they moved their king. I think I was asking here, right? Like, what are they achieving with that? And I didn't see anything. So I don't know why they did this. Moving the rook was good. Oh, they are not lucky. This looks like me yesterday. Like every move just making things worse and worse. They should have attacked my rook here. I guess I would just have gone up then with my rook to prepare doubling, but okay. Ah yeah, they had to. I again didn't see this. It took me so long to see that this knight was for free, and I again didn't see it. So yes, they should have moved it. This was the best move, okay. And I took. They wanted me to double up the rooks instead, but I just wanted to keep this here intact because I thought they might want to take this here and expose my king or just weaken my position here, and I thought this is better for me. I was already at a material advantage, so I felt like exchanging is nicer for me. Doubling up was best. Doubling up was also best for them. This was good. They wanted me to move the pawn in front of my king, maybe because we're already at the stage of the game where I should activate my king, and this would be the fastest way. Let me know if you know why that would have been good. So they moved here. They were supposed to move it here. I'm not sure why. Yeah, I decided to support this just in case I need to move the knight, and I didn't want to give the king the chance to take this. They moved the pawn, so yeah, I almost took back with the pawn, and then I saw this. They probably could have defended it better. So this was not great. They should still go here. But I guess it just wasn't clever of them to stay on this dangerous file with two rooks and a pawn lingering here. So I took. They took back. By the way, it was best to take with the king. Why not take with the rook? Not sure. Then I took the pawn, which was giving me a skewer, so they had to move. Then I first thought that this was going to be an exchange, but noticed that I have my rook as a defender. So I took, they couldn't take back. And then we're at the end of the game. This was a very clean and simple game. I think because we exchanged a lot at the beginning of the game, made it a little bit easier. And looks like I made a bit more accurate moves. So, yeah. That felt nice. So hopefully we can continue this trend maybe for the next game. But thanks for watching and see you next time.